Hello everybody, Will here from CreativeTeam, and have you ever had the problem of uploading to social media only to get 1 or 2 likes? Both of which are probably friends or coworkers. Well, today, we're going to cover 10 tips on how to create engaging visual content on social media. Let's get started. So you want to create great visual content on social media. Well, the first place to start would be your strategy. Some elements to look into would be your audience, themes, platform, and timing of your social posts. This helps create a brand identity, visual language, as well as a strong social strategy that can support the ideas. It's one thing to create your own social content. However, if you have to source your content from the internet, it's best to understand image copyright. Make sure to read all of the fine print and understand the different types of copyright that come along with stock photos, templates, and more. Just be sure to give credit where credit is due. Many people fall victim to uploading content onto social media that's of the incorrect size. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and even LinkedIn all have specific image sizes for optimization. So do your research and make sure you post something according to the platform it's for. Make sure images and videos are tailored accordingly, otherwise it will reflect poorly on your brand. Typography is usually the last thing on people's minds when it comes to images. So making sure it's legible, straightforward, and concise is important. Whether you plan to create quotes, stylized typography, or just simple text overlays, less is more. Make sure it's short, sweet, and to the point. It should be used to always improve the image and not obscure it. Just be careful with text because many platforms use what's called an image-to-text ratio. Facebook suggests that only 20% of the image be covered with text. If you want to check your percentage, head on over to Facebook's text overlay tool in the description below. As a brand, knowing that images can and will be shared is vital. By adding a logo to all of your images, when people share it, it will always lead back to you. Instagram and Pinterest are 2 big image-based platforms where sharing images helps improve the outreach. Just make sure your branding on the image is noticeable but not obtrusive. This usually entails a small logo in the corner or on an outer frame. In the content you provide, you have a social responsibility to your audience. It's much easier for someone to imagine themselves using a product or service if they see themselves represented in your content. It should also be more than just the visual that's diverse. Hire women, men, people of color, and different perspectives to give your audience a meaningful voice. With millions of posts being uploaded daily, it's pertinent to stand out in the crowd. Adding a little animation or pop to your content can help it stand out from the crowd. GIFs and videos are a great way to add movement and narrative to your visuals. Don't be afraid to make your content stand out. Just make sure it has a purpose to further your story. Sometimes it's difficult for some people to understand your message. Not everyone experiences visual content the same as others. When making content, it's important to make it accessible to as many people as possible. This includes screen readers and browsers that block images, but it also includes users who are sight impaired or otherwise unable to visually identify an image. Search engines usually can't see images in terms of their content, so it's highly important to use the right keywords in their descriptions and alt tags. On Instagram and Facebook, hashtags are generally used for this purpose. Make sure to also add geotags and rich captions when applicable. These are a good way to get tools that Google and others use to notice your image and to make it easier for people to find your content. Be creative? Most people would consider that self-exclamatory. However, it's coming up with the ideas and standing out that's the challenging part. Adding that personal creative twist to an idea can take it from a copy to something extraordinary. Creative work tends to always be rewarded by customers with likes, comments, shares, and most of all, sales. And there you have it. Top 10 tips on creating engaging visual content on social media. And if you're still having problems, check out CreativeTeam.io. See how we can help you bring your ideas into reality with customization for companies of all sizes. If there's any other things that we covered that you want me to go more in depth on, please let us know in the comment section down below. While you're down there, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.